Look, I know this is a very easy joke to make, but I think the sixth GIF is looking to be legend. Wait for it. Derry. Hello and welcome back to the Bored Whovian YouTube channel, and we've had news again. We've had more news. The double heart emojis and stuff has propped up on Russell's Instagram and you know, the Doctor Who socials again. This was yesterday, and it came with a diamond this time. Obviously, first time blue box. That was announcing Ncuti Gatwa, who I've actually got here on Doctor Who magazine. There he is, looking beautiful. And then as well, we had another one 1 week later, exactly a week later, and it was a blue diamond, not an actual diamond, but just the blue square tilted, so in a diamond shape, and that was announcing that that David Tennant and Catherine Tate were back. And then the day after that, all we got was a blue box and a rose, and that was announcing Yasmin Finney had been cast as a new character called Rose. Now we had the two hearts and a diamond, and the diamond in my head was 60th, something about the 60th, a new character for the 60th, and it's been announced that Neil Patrick Harris, big American name, has been cast in the 60th. They didn't say he's the villain, the main villain of the 60th, but that's the impression I'm getting, as Russell says it's the greatest enemy the Doctor's ever faced. Those are the words he's used. It's a massive pull from Doctor Who. It's a great actor, it's a great, nick from them to get him in. It's massive, and it really just shows the power that Russell T Davies has in the world of drama. I saw an interview recently on Twitter from Doctor Who fans who showed it, which was that Neil Patrick Harris talking about It's a Sin, because obviously he was in It's a Sin, written by Russell T Davies. It came out last year, I think. Yeah, did it? Or was it like January this year? I don't know, but a while ago. And but not too long ago, and he was in it, and he said for ages he'd wanted to be in something written by Russell, and as soon as he was approached by him, he said yes almost instantly. Not just because what it was about, but because it was Russell T Davies. And yeah, it's really massive. I feel like it's going to, this thing is, I saw someone discuss the news that Doctor Who found that's come out for Doctor Who. The Ncuti Gatwa news hits a young demographic because of the pull for him, being in sex ed. He's just hitting the heights of, acting right about now in terms of popularity. That hits a certain demographic. David and Catherine coming back, that hits the kind of, I used to watch Doctor Who in the 2000s, haven't watched it since, demographic. That hits a core British general public demographic. And then you've got Yasmin Finney, Heartstopper, one of the most popular shows as of late on Netflix. Boom. That is another, that's like even more pull to this series. And I've got Neil Patrick Harris, that's bringing in like an international attraction to the programme. I really feel like we might be reaching another big period of this show. And I said it, Russell T Davies just knows the landscape of TV better than most people. He knows what to do to get a programme popular. It just feels like this man is just wired in on what's going on with TV, and I feel like he's going to absolutely nail this. And Neil Patrick Harris is going to be probably the new villain. But here's the thing, who is it? I recorded a video yesterday and I decided not to release it because it was just me with my phone in my hand, and it was like 2 minutes, but it was me discussing who he could be. And I thought, okay, Two Hearts, Time Lord, or something not too similar to that, probably Alien at least. And we saw the photo is going to be here. I'm just going to show it now. And I've seen some people first say, oh, he looks a bit doctory. He's not a doctor. With the little apron, and there's tools in it. Here's the thing. It gives a toy maker vibe, doesn't it? Perhaps he's playing the Celestial Toy Maker. Now, the Celestial Toy Maker hasn't been seen since the story, The Celestial Toy Maker, which featured the first Doctor. I think it was in the third season of the show. Yeah, actually, no, it would have been because it had Dodo in it, didn't it? So yeah, it was in the third season. The story is missing. I think one part remains. I also think it's one of the stories where the M word is used, but oh no, I think it's the only story where the M word is used. But that's like one of the infamous things about it. But yeah, I haven't seen it. Celestial Toymaker's, a figure which people have said maybe Doctor Who could eventually bring back. I also discussed yesterday maybe it's the Rani, maybe it's a male Rani. Some people have said Valiard. No, it's not the Valiard. No. Now we've had some filming photos, and it's definitely the Celestial Toymaker. They're filming in Bristol, and obviously Cardiff as well, but in Bristol they're doing like location shooting, and they've touched up like a normal like bakery or something to look like a toy shop. It's called like Mr. Emporium or something, and on the side it's got like a hanging sign which said best toy maker of the year or something. And I just think this is definitely the Celestial Toymaker. And how does this play into the 60th? Well, it makes a lot of sense with the power that Celestial Toymaker is. He's an Eternal, I believe, and he's an incredibly powerful character who just kind of uses people and just as playthings for his own entertainment, for his own little games. And that can explain Tennant being Doctor being Tennant again. It can explain Donna not, going through the, consequences of the meta crisis when bumping into the Doctor again. And also, it can explain the weird and wacky, idea of Beat the Meep and the Wrath Warriors being in the story. Yes, because I haven't really touched on this, because it was such a niche news, I didn't really know whether to do a video on it. But Beat the Meep has been seen filming, and people in the news like the Radio Times and stuff have reported that Beat the Meep is going to be in Doctor Who. He's going to be in it. And in my head I thought, he can't be the main villain. And now this is being announced. I'm thinking, the Celestial Toymaker is the main villain for the 60th, and Beat the Meep has been planted in as a thing for the Doctor to just defeat. That's brilliant. It's why I love Russell. He's just surprising us with the way he's doing this. It's not a traditional multi-Doctor anniversary, and I love this approach. And I'm really excited to see, the more news we get. And of course, all the news he's giving us, day by day. When he's giving us news, it's because they're going to start filming. So obviously they've set up the Emporium today. I'm assuming they've maybe filmed some interior shots. Maybe they'll film some exterior with Neil Patrick Harris in Bristol. It'd be interesting to see how that goes. But Neil Patrick Harris in Doctor Who, people need to realise that's actually massive. This is massive. The joke I made at the start is obviously from How I Met Your Mother. He played a major role in that. He was part of the main cast and was part of pretty much every episode. I'm pretty sure he might have missed one episode, because I know some actors did miss maybe some, but that was for different reasons. But that's probably what he's best known for, I'd say. He was the lead in the Smurf movie. Obviously, he's been in a ton of other stuff. Obviously, it's Sin, as I've mentioned, and I haven't seen everything he's been in, but he's obviously been in a lot more as well in America, I'd assume. Big actor, and it's so amazing. I'm not fussed that he's American. I'm really not fussed. The more and more I think about it, as long as you're not playing the Doctor, I'm okay with you being American and being in Doctor Who. Eric Roberts, as the Master, I'm not. I don't really care too much. But yeah, Neil Patrick Harris in Doctor Who, that's insane, and we need to really appreciate how big a pull this is. But yeah, that's the little discussion. He's going to be. I am 96% sure, 95% sure that he's going to be playing the Celestial Toymaker. So Celestial Toymaker back. Am I mad about that? No, I'm really excited to see what it has for us and holds for us in store. But yeah, that's all I've got time for today. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment below what you think about Neil Patrick Harris. Do you think he's going to be the Celestial Toymaker? If so, what do you think about that? Ding the bell for notifications down here. And yeah, I've been the Vortex, and I'll see you around.